Here's a short story about a guy who handles things like a boss. Upon walking in his apartment one day and catching his girlfriend rolling in the hay with his coworker of all people. And instead of giving her the drama that she wanted, because a lot of guys understandably would react in a way, this guy ghosts her, he's cold and all that, and it makes her crazy. And that'll be a great one to go over, guys, to make the point of how to handle things. God forbid you get in a situation like this. The women want the drama, don't give it to them, even though it's difficult. Oh yeah, and of course, you pay attention to who your girlfriend hangs out with and talks to and all that. Titled, I caught my girl cheating with my coworker, and a shout out to Barry for sending over this short story. It says, this happened just a few hours ago, and I'm still shaking with anger and disbelief. But deep down, I always knew. A few months ago, one of my coworkers was house hunting. By complete chance, the unit right next door to me and my girl became available. We were friendly at work, nothing more, and I figured it would be convenient to have someone I knew living next door. I told him about it, and he moved in. Okay, what can go wrong? A neighbor, having a guy as an ally as your neighbor, what could go wrong? As far as I know, the first time he met my girl was at his birthday party. We both went, they barely interacted from what I saw. But it's funny, that was the first time they met, and I swear to God, from that night on, I felt something shift. I noticed them getting closer, more inside jokes, random texts, low-key vibes that didn't sit right with me. So they obviously, probably when on his way out to the mailbox or whatever, they were probably chit-chatting prior to the party. And other things here. Trust your gut, guys. Things don't seem right, you gotta trust your gut. And by the way, he said random texts and everything. Oh no. She's your girlfriend, she shouldn't be talking to, hanging out with, texting other guys. But anytime I brought it up to her, she'd go into full gaslight mode, saying the following. You're being paranoid. D, really? You think I'd cheat on you with your coworker? You have trust issues, not me. Right there. So let's just see if, our guy telling the story here is just being ridiculous and paranoid here. Well, fast forward to this week. I had a short work trip scheduled, supposed to be 3 days. I didn't tell my girlfriend the specifics, just that I had gone away until the weekend. But the trip got cut short about just 1 day early due to issues on the client's end. I figured, hey, I'd come back early and surprise her. I picked up her favorite food and was on the way home. You know, you guys have probably noticed that a lot of these stories happen where women get caught, is when the guy had a work trip, things got cut short, and he came home a day early. I would say, guys, randomly, your wife, your girlfriend, if you have to go away or something, don't change the date that you come back. Or if you come back on a Saturday, you say you come back on a Saturday, come back on a Friday, just to see what happens. Seriously. Well, I walked into the apartment around 8 p.m. The lights were low, I heard voices, hers and a man's from the bedroom. Well, I don't think she's watching a movie. I don't know how I stayed calm. I walked down the hallway and caught them together, my girlfriend and, wait for it, my coworker. What a scumbag. They're both scumbags. Remember, this is the same girl who said you're being paranoid or really him and gaslighting him? There you go. And now she could probably say, well, you pushed us together by you not trusting me. I just stood there and I didn't even say very much. I just turned around and walked out. I sat in my car for a few hours trying to process it all. Still sitting in my car right now, I just want to share this somewhere. We live together, but that ends right now. I can't stay in the same apartment with her, but the idea of her moving next door with him, that's just part that makes me feel physically sick. I feel so miserable right now. Now, he does a little edit here, and he also says, wow, thanks for the response. I'm surely taking the advice here. Just to answer one of the questions, if she had said something I didn't hear, I was numb. It felt like my entire system stopped functioning. I'm sure D said shit and jumped out of bed. But I think she said babe and pulled the sheets over her body and probably ran her hand through her hair as she tried to stand up. It was a very ugly scene, honestly. The betrayal. But I know the look on her face wasn't apologetic. It was just surprise that I returned home early after saying I'd be gone for the rest of the week. Yeah, she wasn't sorry or apologetic. She's just shocked because she got caught. That's it. I'll probably make an update post in a few days to let you all know what decision I made. Currently just going to sleep at a friend's house, and when I return home, I'll be in a better headspace. So that was about a month ago. Well, he just did his update either today or just the last couple days. Now listen to this. Listen how he handles things. He says here, oh my God, I got so many messages asking for an update, so I wanted to post one. I know it's been a month and I've not been able to deal with it. I just didn't want to relive the moments and what had happened. But I'm in a better place mentally now and can just share for an update. Thank you to everyone who commented, DM'd me, or just sent some kind of support. I didn't expect that much attention on my original post. I was really just venting at the moment, but honestly, reading through your responses gave me the clarity I desperately needed. So here's what happened since. Okay. Number 1, he says, I officially ended things with her. Good job, man. Believe it or not, a lot of guys wouldn't. The morning after I crashed at my friend's place, she texted me a few times asking where I was, if I was okay, if we could talk. Nothing resembling an apology, just damage control, like she's not even sorry for what she did. It's because she's not sorry. She doesn't care, but she likes her living situation and wants to, keep you around, probably paying at least half the bills, if not more. The nerve of her, can we talk? A mistake, whatever. Well, I didn't respond. Later that evening, I went back to the apartment when I knew she would be there and be at work. I packed up my essentials and left. I contemplated leaving a note, but on second thought, I was like, why the hell should I? So I just left. So notice he's not engaging with her. Women want the drama. They want you to say something, because you say anything, they can potentially use it against you. Anything. They're that fucking good, and we all know it. Nope. Nothing. Silence. Not even a goddamn note. That's how you gotta handle it. Well, she tried calling me after that. I didn't pick up. She sent a few texts, mostly deflecting, trying to downplay what happened, claimed it was a one-time mistake. I blocked her everywhere. See? Hoe bag handbook. It was a mistake. No, a lot of shit happened to get to that so-called mistake. Now, are we supposed to believe that was the first time they had a roll in the hay? Really? And that's supposed to excuse it? And he's going to come back home, living next door to that douchebag? That coworker, his deserves an ass whooping. But then again, you know what? Let him have her. Number 2, the second day at work, during lunch, D pulled me aside for a talk. I thought it was going to be an apology. Nope. He straight up tells me he's not going to apologize because he likes my girl. Man, this fucking generation, what a scumbag. Well, you know what? My attitude would be is, hey, you can have her because she's going to do the same thing to you. I swear I took everything in me not to punch him right then and there. If we weren't at work, I probably would have. But I kept my cool, told him, you can have her, even though inside I felt like I was dying. Then I looked him dead in the eye and said, I'll be speaking to HR. Ha ha ha. Now I don't know what HR can do given this didn't happen at work, but still. 3, D, the coworker, got transferred to a different team. Okay, so I guess HR can do something. So thankfully we didn't see each other every day anymore. But like we ran into each other from time to time around the office. Break room, parking lot, whatever. Awkward as hell every single time. Management told me they're working on transferring him to a different branch entirely as soon as there's an opening. Until then, they made sure that we're not in the same projects or in any shared meetings. This guy must be very valuable to his company, and HR must like him because for them to do that, and this didn't happen, at the work site. Number 4, I got a new place lined up. Good, man. I'm crashing with a friend until then, but I signed a lease for a small studio. It's not much, but it's mine. And honestly, the peace of being out of that apartment is already doing wonders. Great. See, guys, he doesn't give her the drama. He doesn't talk to her, doesn't engage with her. He is gone. And he knows, hey, that guy can have her because it's going to turn to a train wreck. And he's just out of there. And thank God for bros that let you sleep on their couch or their spare bedroom. Lining up a new place, he's going to be all right. 5, working on focusing on myself. Ding, ding, ding. Right now, I'm out of the dating game. I'm not interested, not looking. I'm focusing on myself, work, healing, and just rebuilding from all this. Anyway, I just want to say that thank you to Reddit and the strangers who had my back. And that more than I could explain, if there's any silver linings in this mess, is that I saw people rally around some pain, and it's pretty damn human. And the last thing is, if you're reading this and feel like something's off in your relationship, trust your gut. You're not being paranoid. You're not crazy. If you ever sense a partner's cheating, 100% they are. So there you go. It's unfortunate what happened to him, but this guy handled it the best possible way. And we all know how this is going to probably go down the road. He'll cheat on her, or she'll cheat on that guy. Something's going to go bad, and she'll probably be back, because they always come back. And this guy's going to tell her to F off, and it'll be great. And this may give him the experience to learn a lot of things, and because he's obviously a relationship guy, this might help him the next one. Or it puts him down the path saying, you know what? Nah, I don't need to do relationships. This is the world we're in. Who knows? But there you go, guys. That's how you handle it.